I want you to think back over the course of your life. Think about the word virus. What does the word virus mean? Sickness. And in the last 30 years, 20 years, what has the word virus come to mean? Computer problems. Yeah, since the inception of the internet, computer viruses have become a thing. And all of the most sophisticated software out there, the antivirus protection that we can have, cannot prevent every virus from being stopped. So what happened back in the early 2000s? There was a particular virus that struck. It was not unlike viruses that had struck beforehand. It was created the same way. It did the same thing to people's computers, and it was disseminated exactly the same way as all previous viruses had been, through emails with attachments, with names that would be attractive, and people would click them, whether it be a woman's name like Melissa, if you remember, that was one of the viruses. But Lloyd's of London tells us that of all the viruses that have been disseminated through the internet, there's one that has had more infections of computers than any other by far. It stands head and shoulders above the rest, and they estimate, Lloyd's of London does, that more than 10% of the computers in the world were infected by this virus. Who remembers the name of this virus? There was something very appealing about the name of this virus that caused people to click on it. Knowing how dangerous it was, and even with headlines over all the news and all the papers telling people about this dangerous computer virus. The name of the virus was simply, I love you. I love you. And so the reality then is that people in desperation to feel loved and to be loved clicked on this attachment coming from a friend, supposedly, though we know it was someone disguised as a friend or someone who had gotten into a friend's computer. But the problem is that these unwitting people took the bait, the I love you, and then their computers were infected. The words I love you are very powerful. They have a powerful ring to them. When someone says to you, I love you, it's something we all want to hear. It's something we long to hear. Every human. The problem is that it's not always backed up with deeds. The good news is God, throughout the Bible, says, I love you. And He backs it up 100%.